Hey, this for legacy. I play the game, I don't let the game play me. I'ma need my shirt back. Hey, that's the legacy.
Hey y'all, welcome to chapter 1, Pregame. I wanted to give you a little insight about this chapter, so let's get straight to it. Throughout this chapter, I wanted to give you my why and explain to you why I decided to write this book and why I feel like you need access to this information. Throughout my time working with student athletes and working with the youth, I've noticed that we always focus on the highs, like the mountaintops, like, ooh, I'm gonna make this money, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna buy my mama a house. Like, we think about all the positive sides of it, right? And we prepare ourselves for those moments. But a lot of times we don't think about the valley lows of the journey. And there's always some type of valley that you're gonna have to go through, especially if you're transitioning. If you're transitioning, you will experience some type of resistance. And what I mean by resistance is some kind of hardship, some type of detour, or, something, a little setback. These things are not meant to break you. They're meant to build you and really make you prove that you're truly about their life. So I think that it's important to talk about those things. So in chapter 1, I took a moment to explain to you why I believe this is important and why I feel like you should gear your mind up to know that there are valley lows. You will fail at some point. And it's okay. Failure is not a bad thing. Sometimes people put such a negative connotation on failure because they feel like it's the end all be all, but that's not true. Honestly, what it comes down to is when you're failing, you can fail forward, which means that you keep trying something and you get better at it every time. You keep trying, you get better every time. And I truly believe that that's the life of a student athlete. Like, you're not always going to be the best. You're not always going to be the star athlete, and you will have to work hard, especially when you transition from high school to college. You're starting over on a clean slate. So you have to re-establish your stock. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to reestablish your identity in that new space. So in this chapter, I talk about the fact that you have to learn how to manage your mindset and not your circumstances. And what I mean by that is there's always going to be something, right? But you cannot allow all of those setbacks to stop you mentally and physically from trying to accomplish the goal that's right in front of you. We know that the system is a little flawed. Like, obviously you can't make money as a student athlete, even though some things are changing right now, but the system is flawed and there's some things and some tweaks that needs to happen. So in chapter 1, I'm kind of warning you that your gift of athleticism is considered entertainment. And that is the truth. That's the honest truth. I want you to understand how the game is being played on the collegiate level. And everybody's journey will be different. And I know a lot of y'all don't want to go to college because you feel like you're ready for the pros right now. And I'm not even debating that, because some of you are ready to go straight to the pros. But unfortunately, that's not always a road that's available for every sport. So in chapter 1, I'm just warning you about that. And then I'm also telling you about the fact that you're on assignment, which means God gave you a platform, and with every platform and every gift, there's a purpose attached to that gift and that platform. And within this chapter, I'm giving you the insight that you are definitely on assignment. You may not be aware of everything yet, but that's why it's important to be linked to the source and know God, know who you are in Christ, and speak to Him daily about your journey, because it's going to unfold in such a way that you had no idea it would unfold that way. And my number one mission for this chapter was to let you know that you have more than one gift. God blessed you with more than one gift. You just have not discovered it yet. And you're talented. You're valuable beyond your talent. So yes, you get to play sports. This is something that you love. You've attached yourself to it, and that is amazing. But I want you to know that you are multifaceted and you have more than one gift. You are valuable beyond your talent, and you're more than an athlete. So that was the whole vibe for this chapter. All right, y'all. Until next time, stay focused, keep grinding, respect the process, and I will see you in the next chapter.